Hey guys, welcome to another installment of RLVT Vaping. I'm your host, Darren Mitchell, and today we're going to be taking a look at a company called Khali Vapors from California. I first want to start off and say thank you to Khali Vapors for sending me the bottles for review. I really appreciate that. So let's get down close and see what they sent us. All right, guys, as you can see, there's 4 bottles that we have here today from their line. There is 5 in their normal line. We are missing Valley Girl. Valley Girl is caramel cream pie. But we do have the other 4, and then we also have one of their bottles from their Vault series, which is called Bear Claw, and this is a 30 ml bottle. Before we get down close and take a look at the bottles, I just want to start off talking about pricing. These are 15 ml bottles, so for 15 ml bottles, they're $12. The 30 ml bottles are $20. They also do 60 ml bottles for $40 and 120 ml bottles for $75. And they also offer a vast array of different nic levels. You can get 0 milligram nic, you can get 0.15 nic, you can get 3 milligram nic, 6 milligram nic, and 12 milligram nic. So they offer a bunch of different stuff through their line that can appease everybody. So let's get down close and let's take a look at the bottles that they sent us. As you can see, they're very nice. Very nice shine to the labels. The bottles are high quality. The drippers are high quality. I haven't tried any of these flavors yet, so we'll try them together for the first time. So let's go down and start with the first one. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drip these on 2 different setups today. I'm going to do this on my Flawless Tugboat V2 with the comp cap. And then I also have my Rage parallel box with my Purple Buddha V2 on top. So let's start out with the first one. I just wrote down some information regarding the flavors. So the first one here is the Fairmont. And it says that the Fairmont is a refreshing pineapple whip. So that sounds good. This is a 60-40 blend. And actually all these flavors, these first 4 are going to be 60-40 blends. The Bear Claw is a 70-30. All right, so let's smell the Fairmont. So they're saying a pineapple whip. I smell the pineapple right away. It's not like a pungent or acidic pineapple. It smells like a fresh, sweet pineapple. And they're saying whip. It smells a little creamy. I'm not really getting like a scent from the cream. Just predominantly the pineapple. But it smells nice and good. It smells nice and fresh. So let's try it. Let's drip it. Do this one on the tugboat first. All right, so the Fairmont. All right, here we go. Ooh, this is tasty. Okay, so right away in the inhale, I'm getting like a nice fresh pineapple. Again, it's not perfumey or too acidic or pungent in any way. It's a nice sweet pineapple. And then in the middle, it kind of mixes with that whip that they're talking about. It's kind of got like a creamy type of note to it. So it mixes with that in the middle, and then it just carries the pineapple and that cream type of note flavor through the exhale, but it's very tasty. Yeah, nice sweet pineapple in this. I really like this, the Fairmont. This is good juice. I like this a lot. So let's set that aside. Let's take a look at what we have next. The next is the Devil's Punchbowl. Devil's Punchbowl. Let's read what it says. It says that the Devil's Punchbowl is a tropical guava punch with a hint of peach. Again, this is a 60-40 blend. So we're going to get some kind of guava punch and a little bit of peach. So let's smell it. I smell the guava right away. That really shows through. Peach. You can smell the peach in there. It's pretty subtle, but you can smell it. Really, you're just getting that nice fragrant guava right up front. But it smells very nice. So let's drip this. Let's do this on the Buddha. I have Scottish wicking on this one, so it's really going to suck this up. Okay, the Devil's Punchbowl. All right, here we go. Ooh, this is tasty. Okay, so right away, I'm getting like a nice guava right up front. They're saying like it's like a punch, and I kind of see that. You're not. It doesn't just taste like it's the guava. It tastes like there might be some other fruits mixed in there with it to give it that punch-like flavor. But it's really just the guava right up front. In the middle, you kind of get a little hint of that peach, and it kind of carries that guava and that peach all the way through the end. It's very tasty. Yeah, really good juice. I like this. Devil's Punchbowl. Very tasty. If you like guava, you're really going to like this. It really shines through on this. And that little bit of that bite at the peach at the end really brings it together. It's really nicely balanced. Very nice. So the Devil's Punchbowl. Okay, let's move on to the next. The next one is Sunset Boulevard. Sunset Boulevard. So let's see what it says. It says that this is going to be a sweet pomegranate with a shot of lemon lime. So that sounds good. Let's smell it. I get the lemon lime really up front. It says pomegranate and then lemon lime, but I'm getting the lemon lime really showing through more than the pomegranate. You can smell the pomegranate in there though. It's more subtle, I would say. But to me, it just smells like a sweet lemon lime, almost like a soda, like a Sprite. And then it has a little bit of that punch to that pomegranate. But it smells great. So let's do this on the tugboat. And by the way, just so you guys know, I'm running dual 5-rep Claptons, and I built it with, what did I build it with? 24 gauge nichrome 80 and 32 gauge nichrome 80. So let's try it. It's tasty. Okay, so I'm getting more of like the lemon lime up front. Like I said, almost kind of like a Sprite soda, but not like carbonated tasting or anything like that. It just kind of has that sweet lemon lime, and then it kind of follows up with that pomegranate in the middle. It kind of mixes, and then again, it just like the others, it kind of just falls through the exhale with those flavors. But it's very tasty. This one's really good. I like this too. Sunset Boulevard, like a lemon lime, sweet lemon lime, and then a little bit of that pomegranate in there as well. So very good. Sunset Boulevard, very tasty. Okay, let's move on. Next we have Hearst Castle. Hearst Castle. Let's read what it says. It says this will be fresh cut melons with a spoonful of vanilla yogurt. Again, this is another 60-40 blend. So it'll be like a melon with a little bit of vanilla yogurt. All right, let's smell it. Let's see if we can pick out the melons. I'm smelling honeydew right away. Also a little bit of cantaloupe I think I smell in there as well. So like a honeydew cantaloupe, vanilla yogurt. I don't smell the vanilla yogurt in here. It does smell creamy. I'm not picking up vanilla just yet. Hopefully it'll come through on the coil. So let's do this on the Buddha. But it smells like a nice fresh melon, like a nice fresh honeydew. Like I said, with like a little bit of maybe cantaloupe in there. And it just has like a creamy note to it. So I'm assuming that's where the yogurt's coming from there. So Hearst Castle. All right, let's try it. Here we go. Very tasty. The melon in this is really good. I'm saying it's the same thing as the way I smelt it. It smells like a honeydew right up front with maybe a little bit of cantaloupe in there, but it has a creaminess to it that I'm assuming is coming from that vanilla yogurt. I'm not smelling the vanilla, but it does taste creamy. Yeah, I'm getting predominantly just like that, like a honeydew cantaloupe type of fusion, and then in the middle you kind of get like a creamy note. I'm not specifically tasting the vanilla, but it does have that vanilla, custardy, yogurty type of note to it, and that kind of follows the honeydew and the cantaloupe through the exhale. But it's very tasty. Yeah, very good. I like this one too. So Hearst Castle, very tasty melon blend. I like that. Okay, let's move on to the last that we were sent. This is the one in their Volt series. This is Bear Claw, and it'll come in a package similar to this. It just has the branding on it, and then it has, you know, the little donut in like a bear claw, the Volt with the juice in there, and then it has like their websites and the information on it and so forth. And again, this is going to be a 70-30 blend. The others were 60-40. So let's take a look at the bottle. The bottle's a little bit different, just the colors. It's a white and black instead of a black and red like the others, but it's set up the same. It looks the same other than that. So nice quality bottle, nice dripper, nice shine to the label. You can tell these guys put in their time when creating their juices. I was doing a little bit of reading about these guys, and they started with 3 flavors in their line, and they perfected them before they started adding new flavors. I like to read that about companies. I like to know that the companies that I'm buying or I'm trying, putting in our bodies that are of quality, and that the companies are taking their time with their juice to perfect them before releasing them to the public. So I like to hear that stuff. So let's read what this says for Bear Claw. It says that this is going to be a honey frosted donut with buttery cinnamon apple. That sounds good. So it should resemble like a Bear Claw donut if you've ever had one of those. So let's smell it. Right away, I'm getting like a raw honey type of smell. It's not going to be like your store-bought honey that's like super sweet and in your face. It's got kind of that more of that honeycomb, waxy type of raw honey smell. And then they're saying cinnamon apple. You can smell the cinnamon and the apple in there. They're very subtle, but they're in there. But really, I'm getting more of that like raw honey smell. So let's try this. Let's do this on the tugboat. All right. So this is Bear Claw. All right, here we go. Okay, so right away, just how it smelled. I'm getting like that raw, waxy bee, honeycomb type of honey up front. It's not going to be overly sweet. It's just going to have that raw, natural taste to it. And then in the middle, you get a little bit of that bite of that cinnamon and that apple that they're talking about. More so, I would say the apple than the cinnamon. But the apple tastes like a nice fresh apple. It doesn't taste perfumey in any way or too pungent or acidic. It tastes like a good apple. You get a little bit of bite of that cinnamon, but predominantly with this juice, I'm getting more of that raw, natural honey taste. If you've ever had a Bear Claw before, it tastes very, very similar to that. So props on these guys for doing this Bear Claw juice. It tastes really, really similar to that. Let's try it one more time. Yeah, that's predominantly what I'm getting, that like raw honey type of taste, and then you get a little bit of that fusion of that cinnamon and that apple in the middle, and it carries it out through the exhale. So it's very, very tasty. So this again was Bear Claw. Very nice. I like this. Again, this was a 70-30 blend. And then we did the Hearst Castle. And the Hearst Castle was the melons with a spoonful of vanilla. To me, I was getting more of that like honeydew and cantaloupe type of thing. But you can definitely taste the creamy note in there. To me, I wasn't really getting vanilla, but you're definitely getting some sort of cream as well with this. And then we did the Sunset Boulevard, which was the pomegranate with the lemon lime. I was getting more of the lemon lime up front, and then it was followed up by the pomegranate. But very, very tasty. And then we did Devil's Punchbowl. Devil's Punchbowl was that tropical guava punch with the hint of peach. The guava was really, really tasty in this. It was really showing in the forefront here. And then it followed up with that nice sweet peach at the end. So very tasty. And then we did the Fairmont. The Fairmont was that pineapple whip. Very, very nice pineapple in this. Very not overly sweet, kind of balanced right in the middle where you like it. And it had like, they're saying a whip. It had like a creamy note to it, which followed up with that pineapple. So very, very nice. So this was the line that they sent us. Again, we were missing Valley Girl out of their normal line. And Valley Girl is a caramel cream pie. So I'm assuming that that's just as good as these. None of these flavors were bad in any way. They were very, very tasty. I like these a lot. I think Khali Vapors did a really nice job. Again, when reading up on the company, the fact that they were taking their time with their juice, you can really tell that they put attention to detail into these juices. So I really like to see that with companies. So again, just to go over pricing, for 30 ml bottles, they're $20. 15 ml bottles are $12. They also do 60 mls for $40 and 120 mils for $75. And again, you can get this in a wide array of different nic levels. So that was the bottles that they sent us. So I just want to say thank you to Khali Vapors for sending me the juices for review. I really appreciate that. If you would like to get a hold of Khali Vapors for personal, to buy it for yourself or for shops for wholesale, I'll put the website up here. It's just khalivapors.com. You can order all your stuff through them, or there's a lot of shops carrying their juice now. I'm sure you can find it pretty much anywhere. So I want to say thank you again to Khali Vapors. And then if you guys would like to get a hold of me and see more of my videos and pictures and that sort of thing, I'll put my links up here for my Instagram and my Facebook. If you're not following me on Instagram, please do. I always put up a high-res picture of the companies that I review, so look out for this company when the video uploads. So I want to say thank you guys for tuning in to another installment of RLVT Vaping, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Take care.